Okay, warriors, listen carefully. You wake up to the noise before your eyes even open. Notifications, deadlines, obligations. The constant hum of a world that demands you run faster than your own shadow. You are taught that rest must be earned, that only after struggle and labor can you dare pause. Yet here you are, exhausted, and the pressure to keep moving weighs like stone on your chest. But the Stoics knew something the modern world forgets. Marcus Aurelius wrote to himself in the quiet hours of battle and governance, "Do not be ashamed of your rest. It is the maintenance of your mind and soul, not a reward to be earned. Rest is not indulgence. Rest is not weakness. Rest is the invisible work of the soul, the quiet preparation that allows courage, clarity, and virtue to persist." Tonight, we journey together through 10 Stoic rules for rest, principles that will reshape how you view pause, recovery, and stillness. This is not advice, this is philosophy lived. This is a story of reclaiming balance in a world that equates motion with worth. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Apply these lessons daily and watch how your world changes. Not because the world changed, but because you have. Number 1. Rest is not a reward. Too often, you tell yourself, "I must finish this, then I can rest." This is a deception, a lie spun by impatience and ego. Epictetus reminds us, freedom is in choice, not in toil. Rest is not a prize after labor. It is the maintenance of your faculties. A mind exhausted cannot reason. A body spent cannot endure. A soul unrenewed cannot lead. To pause is to honor the self. To deny pause is to diminish it. Number 2, rest strengthens discipline. Discipline is often mistaken for relentless effort. The Stoics teach otherwise. True discipline is knowing when to act and when to withdraw. Seneca wrote, "He who is everywhere is nowhere. He who is exhausted cannot be present." Allowing yourself to rest is not weakness. It is strategic. It conserves energy for the moments that truly demand focus, courage, and action. Discipline is preserved, not destroyed, by stillness. Number 3, observe life's rhythm. Look at the world. The sun sets, the tides rise and fall, the seasons cycle without haste. Yet you rush as if stillness is unnatural. Marcus Aurelius reminds, accept whatever comes. Let life unfold. Move in its rhythm, not against it. Observe the natural rhythm within yourself. Work, then rest. Think, then let thoughts settle. Act, then pause. Sleep, then awaken. Alignment with life's rhythm restores energy, focus, and peace. Number 4, stillness is action. Many fear stillness, mistaking it for idleness. But the Stoic understands, a quiet mind is a weapon against chaos. In rest, the mind sharpens. Reflection strengthens judgment. Meditation tempers emotion. A paused body prepares for deliberate, effective action. To rest is to act on the mind itself. It is preparation for what matters most. Number 5, let go of guilt. The world whispers you are lazy, you are falling behind. Silence these voices. Epictetus teaches, it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Guilt is not a measure of rest's value, it is the thief of it. Let judgment remind you only of your choices, not of the act of pause itself. True wisdom lies in knowing that rest is not optional, it is necessary. Number 6, practice purposeful rest. Do not rest blindly. The Stoics rest with intention. Ask yourself, what refreshes your mind and soul? Is it quiet observation of the world? Is it walking slowly, noticing details others overlook? Is it deep breathing that clears tension from your chest? Rest with purpose restores the mind as work strengthens the body. The combination is unstoppable. Number 7, embrace solitude. In moments of pause, you may feel compelled to fill the silence, scrolling endlessly, seeking constant company, avoiding loneliness. Do not. Seneca wrote, associate with those who improve you or with none at all. Solitude is a Stoic's secret weapon. In it, the mind breathes, insight emerges, clarity is born. Solitude is discipline lived quietly. Number 8, listen to the body and soul. Stoic wisdom demands awareness of the self. Fatigue, tension, mental fog, these are not signs of failure. They are messages. They are signals of need. Marcus Aurelius reminds, if you are weary, pause. To deny your nature is to invite ruin. Listen, rest when necessary. Align action with capacity. Wisdom is found not only in doing, but in the careful timing of doing. Number 9, prevent haste through rest. Haste is born of exhaustion, anxiety, and scattered thought. It is the enemy of virtue. By pausing, you prevent poor judgment, rash decisions, and wasted effort. A rested mind sees clearly, acts deliberately, and avoids unnecessary suffering. Rest is strategy. Rest is prevention. Rest is foresight embodied. Number 10, make rest sacred. Do not bargain with your pause. Treat it as sacred. Create rituals around rest. Sleep deeply. Walk slowly. Meditate with focus. Nourish the body. Feed the mind. Refresh the soul. This is the invisible labor that produces visible excellence. It is the discipline of the Stoic, the preparation of the courageous, the cultivation of the wise. Conclusion. Rest is mastery, not servitude. Sit now. Breathe. Let these truths settle. You are allowed to rest. Not because you have earned it, not because the world will approve, but because it is essential. Discipline without rest is tyranny. Action without pause is folly. Life without restoration is ruin. The Stoics remind us, control what you can, your choice to pause. Observe rhythm, work, rest, reflect, act. Treat rest as action, nourish, strengthen, renew. Return to the world restored. Return to life prepared. Return to action with courage and clarity. The soul thrives not in ceaseless toil but in measured stillness. It grows in quiet moments, it conquers through restoration. Rest not as reward. Rest not as escape. Rest as necessity. And in that rest, find power, wisdom, and mastery of life itself. And reminder this, most people will hear this and do nothing. That's why nothing changes.